Hi guys, a disclaimer at the beginning of this: I have not edited Yah's work, so bear with me.
You don't know what it is.
And I don't know what the subject matter is completely. So, and I won't be editing as we go through, because if I do that then it'll switch screens to escape, so it'll just have to remain as it is. And that's how you know it is God. Typos, spelling mistakes. Doesn't edit. Alright, the war against Germany was alien-driven. That produced offspring via the daughters of men. This photo was taken while Ash and I, were overlooking Rome, where the fallen angels have gathered in force for the spiritual Armageddon. I say this as it mirrors the gathering of the world's evil nations, which the Church dominates, referring to Syria set upon by Saudi Arabia, Israel, the USA and Britain, we have to add there, all Jews of the seed of the aliens that bred with the daughters of men. And that would be a confirmation. Off the coast of Syria we have the Iranian Navy, the Russian Navy with Russian troops on the ground, and the Chinese warships, which represents the Revelation prophecy of 200 million from the east, all sitting off the coast of Syria. The hype about aliens among us is true, not from distant stars, for this implies these creatures evolved, no God. The reality is the body is a garment which your soul resides within. Your DNA is a number code controlled by an unseen force. When scientists investigate, they discover the number of the sacred name of God, the tetragrammaton YHWH within the DNA. When the soul leaves at death, all cells no longer function. The soul, therefore, is the invisible force driving all cell multiplication, as it is the image of God. The physical body into which the soul manifests as psychic consciousness in this earthly realm is another realm surrounded by angels. The human being is the absolute expression of consciousness, the door to immortality into the Eden as promised. Clues are left in the Bible. Keep in mind it is subject to man's interpretation, and the particular deity the translators believe inspires them. I will sort it out for the wise to add to your insight. I hope when you read this, realize I am talking to you, not the masses per se. A private message that is also being leaked to the world, as by the numbers of views you will be among the very elect, akin to what an archaeologist experiences when opening a tomb for the first time in thousands of years. A solitary, unique experience. Personally, I am not about influencing or winning converts. For you who have found me is a matter of fate. For recruits are for demonic churches, as this is the end time and salvation time has passed. The reality is all souls who have ever existed have been reborn to face judgment and either immortality or extinction. As for the very few who believe I am Jesus, reincarnate, keep this in mind. I, as Christ today, must be rejected. Psalms 118:22. If then you also reject, you are not mine. All have stories to tell, confirming how they have been led to me. Think of me as the body of Jesus, still in the tomb. Rather than finding it empty on the third day, I am still dead on the slab, for that is what the Jews will have you believe. However, as you roll away the stone, I sit up and welcome you. Let's look at the reality of the physical world. As of December 11th, 2011, the solar system crossed the centre line of the equator of the Milky Way galaxy. The date of the Mayan calendar predicted 21st of December 2012. Time was altered by the Church, adding 10 days by Gregory XIII on October the 4th, 1582. Adding 10 days did not end there. The Church also missed 1 BC to 1 AD. The concept of zero was not considered by the Church, being cut off by the ignorance of the demons driving them. In other words, 365 days are missing. Add the 10 of Gregory is 375 days. Being the date of December 21st, 2012, subtract 375 days equals December 11th, 2011. I have to alert the people interested in Kukulkan, the tall, blue-eyed white man who led the angels to educate the Mayan, giving them the math of the heavens to predict the solar eclipses accurate to within 33 seconds in 500 million years. It was not intended to confirm the earth as being that age or older. It was to demonstrate to the modern world the ability of the angels in constructing the vast pyramid structures and narrow existence to the creation period. Likewise, the structures all around the earth are so massive in undertaking, the stones often quarried vast distances to be lifted, transported by flying saucers, and then placed in precise locations, in impossible locations. Now Genesis 6, and it came to pass, when men began to multiply on the face of the earth, and daughters were born unto them, that the sons of God saw the daughters of men, that they were fair, and they took them wives of all which they chose. There were Nephilim in the earth in those days, and also after that, when the sons of God came in unto the daughters of men, and they bare children to them. The same became mighty men which were of old, men of renown. Nephilim